Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to today's opening bell session. I'm your host, Safehouse Paul, and welcome to today's live trading session here on YouTube every Mondays and Fridays with the Safehouse team. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time for the opening bell session is a behind the scenes look at the Safehouse Trading Desk, where our trading team comes forward and you guys get to see what goes on behind the scenes when we are trading the markets. Today we are 25 minutes from New York Open, and this is just about time when ourselves as well as the Safehouse Vanguard, our premium members, set up to navigate the New York markets where volatility is at its best. Be sure to like and subscribe if you find this useful. And you want to see more of this kind of content. Ring that bell notification so that you never miss another video or opening bell session. For those of you who are looking to elevate your mastery in trading, do consider joining the Safehouse Vanguard, our premium membership. As you can see on screen, there is a 2-week free trial, so be sure to cop that while you can. Link in description below. I hope you guys enjoyed that disclaimer earlier. Please be reminded that all information presented here is for educational purposes and does not constitute financial advice. And right now, let's see who's in the chat. We have Lexus, Dr. Liquidation, Marius, welcome. Arnold saying sound is good. Thank you for the sound check. And yeah, let's hop right on to it. Today on station, we have George, we have Wei, and we have Victor joining us a little bit later. So let's start with George. George, what's on your watch list?
Hello everyone. Hope you're doing great and you've had a very good trading day so far. And as usual, I would say today I'll be focusing on trading Bitcoin. The volatility is good, the levels are respected. So let's see what NY has to say about what is the price action right now. Maybe we get some volatility, maybe we get some clarity. So I'm looking forward to NY. And to start with the Bitcoin chart, I just have one level, right? So that level comes from here, is the old high, the all-time high, 6,982. So I think I said this on Friday on the last public session. As long as the price is above this level, I am bullish, looking for more upside, possibly, hopefully a new high on the chart. Below, I would consider this as weakness and I would favor more downside. And we've got more downsides, but I just wanted to start with this level. And the price is, as you can see, very close to this level. So hopefully NY will tell us a very nice story that could be a bullish story, meaning the price will be able to do something like this and more upside is possible. How much more upside? Who knows? The sky's the limit, right? In this kind of price action, in this strong uptrend, literally sky's the limit. However, in the same time, NY could bring us some very story, meaning this is the top, or maybe we'll see a swing failure pattern of this level and then the price will go to the downside. How much more downside? Who knows? That it's still to be determined. But on a high time frame, this is the level that I'm interested. The SNR flip level 69,182. Obviously, now this is a high time frame level, and the general rule about any high time frame level is don't think about it to the absolute dollar. Think about more as an area, right? So let's say 0.5 or even 1% to the upside, to the downside. I would consider as an area. And now let's move to lower time frame, like 15 minutes, and we can see actually what happened, right? So basically we had very nice rise. I'll cover this in just a second, but like I said, currently the price is very close to this SNR. Boom, price stopped here, another swing failure pattern. And now for me, the the big question is this. I do work with the idea that this could be the top and this is a retracement, and then we will get more downside, which would be the bearish case. But I also think that we could get a rise during NY. We do have some local liquidity, maybe some even more liquidity in this section of the chart. So maybe a liquidity grab, and then we go from there. Some other levels, the horizontals, right? So we do have a couple of interesting things, right? First of all, we do have a new weekly level, 69,106. So very, very close to this SNR flavor, given even more weight to this area. This is an older daily level, but it is still respected. I'll still keep it on my chart. And then we do have a new daily level, 65,312, together basically in the same area with this weekly, 65,560. Right, so that is interesting. And during the weekend, once again, I would like to, and I think I said this for the last couple of weeks, very, very nice and predictable price action during the weekend. So what the price did during the weekend is the failed auction of this low. So if we mark this low, boom, something along these lines, let's put it as a swing failure pattern together with the weekly, because here we had on Friday a small front run of this weekly. Then during the weekend, swing failure pattern, basically failed auction of this weekly and of this low. And that was, if you are in front of the computer, if you want to get involved during the weekend, that was an easy-ish trade. Why I say that? Because we had this very, very nice, and then we had another drop. Maybe this drop took your stop loss. If that's the story, maybe you can re-enter, you can always re-enter. But one thing that for me was very clear, this is not an area to short. This is an area, if you are in a long from higher, this is an area where you book profit and you're looking for longs. Just in the same story, look for longs here, book profits in this area, because there's not too much in between, to be totally honest, right? So those are the levels that I do have on the chart. We can add VWAP to this situation, VWAP. And also if we move to the order flow, we do have, I have marked here the daily, it's also daily open, previous day high, weekly, and the SNR flip level. So those are the areas that I'm actually interested in trading during this this session. Like I said, as long as this area is resistance, I'll be looking for shorts. If I see this area claimed, backtested, flipped from resistance, which was resistance the entire weekend and today is still resistance. If I see this area between the weekly and the SNR flip level flipped from resistance to support, then obviously more upside is possible. And towards the upside, we still have this daily 73,151, the higher high, and locally we can actually add a fixed range. Pull like this, and this, the point of control, value area high, value area low. So those are not random, levels on the chart. Value area low, holding as a very good support. Then now we're back to the point of control, and we need to see this area acting as resistance, point of control, daily, weekly, SNR flip level, claim this area, that opens the possibility for more upside. And in between, we actually don't have too many levels. In between, we do have this, the golden pocket, pulled from, obviously from here to the low. Golden pocket, and then daily, value are high, and possibly a new high on the chart. Let me see if I have this one marked. There it is, 73,951. And to the downside, so the price is fighting with a point of control. Then we do have VWAP. And not too much to work with. Obviously, we can do the same thing here, pulling a golden pocket like this. So the golden pocket comes somewhere in this area. We do have weekly, untapped daily level, and a new low on the chart. So that is what I have on the chart. I do think I have enough level to trade. So now I'm just waiting to see what NY will have in store for us today. I closed all my trades. So this morning when I started trading, the price was somewhere in this area. It was kind of close for me to short. We've got the bounce. I managed to get this long closed here because I'm just scalping. I managed to catch a scalp here, but again, this is scalp. This is where we trade for, basically for 0.3, 0.5, 0.6. So scalps, nothing more. And now I would like to see, for the best trading opportunity, I would like to see the price taking at least this high, going to this area, and we go from there. Rejection, I'm in a short, looking to book take profit one around the point of control daily, possibly view up below. And if the price will lose this area, opens the possibility for more downside. Level claimed, then we do have very, very simple, the golden pocket here, and daily barrier high, and possibly a new higher high on the chart. Let's see what kind of volatility will we get today. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have my levels. I marked most of the levels in EXO. So now let's see what kind of NY open, if it will be bullish, if it will be bearish. I'm ready for both sides. I don't have a bias. I do have levels. I got this level. This is the level, the high time frame level. Below, I would favor more downside. Above, more upside. Very, very simple. I have no bias, and I'm ready to trade both sides. So yeah, that's my trading plan before NY open. Yeah. Now let's see what NY open will give us today. We still have 14 minutes. So yeah.
Yep, 14 minutes. Thanks, George, for the quick review of the price action for all of these Safehouse Vanguard members joining us. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you here with us. Hope you guys have been able to catch up with today's market sit rep, our daily market analysis. Link can be found in bulletin. I hope you guys managed to catch up with that presented by Victor. So if you haven't already, now's a great time to do it. For those of you who have, bet you guys are ready for the New York session today. But yeah, once again, thanks a lot, George, for covering in a very quick summary the price action on Bitcoin. We have Wei with us, but he'll be joining us in chat for today. But we will be updating his session results and trade log on the stream screen, as you can see. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what our market sit reps are, they are every day our Safehouse trading team puts together a very quick and concise market analysis to help our premium members start their trading day. And if you want to get in on that action, then be sure to consider copying your 2-week free trial of our premium membership, Safehouse Vanguard. Link in the description below. And yeah, we are currently 13 minutes away. No major news popping off on the economic calendar today. On today. Wednesday, we have Fed interest rate decisions. So for the Safehouse Vanguard, I will be updating about this on the Trading Floor channel. So be sure to stay tuned for that. We have some data coming out tomorrow, but it pales in comparison to what's coming out on Wednesday.
Yeah, I was checking that this morning. So this building permits, I would say this could have an impact on the DXY Euro and Gold chart.
Yep.
I'm not sure about Bitcoin, but this is the big daddy. This is the big daddy.
That is the big daddy. So yeah, I'll be covering that in detail once we jump off stream. And then I'll be posting it in there for the Safehouse Vanguard. And yeah, so interesting times. Over on Twitter, George, it's very much half and half. You know, Twitter, a lot of Bitcoin traders, you know, taking to Twitter to provide their market calls. You have, one half screaming that a massive correction is coming, Bitcoin 12K type of deal. And then you'll also have the other half, which is, to the moon, right? And so we have very, very mixed sentiment on Twitter. I, for one, am not a huge fan of, referencing this kind of sentiment on Twitter.
It kind of makes sense because we are at a very, very important level, in my opinion. The SNR flip level, 6982, but basically 69,200 area. And I do understand that. And actually, it's good. It's good to have both opinions, right? For me, I'm a trader. Above everything, I'm a trader. So for me, it really doesn't matter where the price goes. I can make money if the price goes to the upside, or I can make money, the same amount of money, if the price goes to the downside. So for me, really doesn't matter. For me, what matters is volatility and the levels to be respected. Also, I'm not a huge fan of making calls or prediction or whatever you want to call it. I'm more because it's like trading goes like this. You do have a level, like above I'm bullish and I'm looking to buy that level as long as it holds that support. I have invalidation below, and I never expect to win all the trades. It is all about the average and good risk management. If the price goes below that level, and if that level is flipped to resistance, then I'm looking to short that level. Then as long as that level is resistance, I'll be looking for more downside. Basically, this is that level, right? So I have no idea what is going to happen, but I'm ready to trade it. The worst case scenario that we do have right now is that, we have this small front run and maybe this is the top. And that is kind of, if you get a touch of that level, everything is good. You look to see if we get a swing failure pattern or failed auction, or if the level is claimed, it's to the upside. But this is what I was debating this morning. Like, hey, this could be the top. Yes, of course, could be the top. Especially we just had a kind of a back test of the point of control, the local golden pocket. So this could very well be the top. And now we're heading lower, right? But because we're in a stream, and as a general rule, I don't look to open positions unless it is a very, very easy trade, and then I will kind of have to get involved. The other thing about Twitter, I do understand. So from the business point of view, right? Everyone is making prediction left, right, and obviously one side would be right and the other side would be wrong. But trading doesn't work like that. So I can be totally bullish, like my bias and everything. Yes, if someone asks me, could price go to 100k or 200k? Yes, of course. As long as the price is doing a certain thing, a certain behavior, and as long as that continues, yes, the price could go to the moon. However, I'm willing to see what's right in front of me, because if the price starts to change the market structure from bullish to bearish and it starts to lose level, then maybe that bullish plan, that 100, 200, 500, 1 million, that plan needs to be stopped, take a break from the bullish case and trade what's in front of you, right? That's why, as a trader, I don't really care. Yes, I'm still holding some Bitcoin, but in the same time, I'm willing to trade this chart to the upside and to the downside. And that's my point of view over that. It's funny and it's nice to see people calling for 100k or for I wouldn't go as low as 12k by tomorrow. Technically it's more likely to see let's say like this. Let's say for the bullish case the target is 100k, and for the bearish case the target is 12k. If this is the bullish case, I would see easier that 100k tapped, because we are in a high time frame on a discovery. Basically the price keeps making higher high and so on, so it's kind of easier to hit that 100k rather than hit that 12k. I would imagine there will be some support areas on the way down. There will be some ranges. I don't think the price will drop from here to 12k with no just a swift drop. So, but again, that's irrelevant. That's good for Twitter. That's good for YouTube. That's good for advertising. That's good for whatever. but the trading is a bit different. The trading is about this small level, especially as a day trader, as a scalper. You trade from here to here, from the daily to VWAP, from VWAP to the golden pocket, from golden pocket to the weekly, and back up, right, to VWAP and so on. So that's kind of basically how most of the money, or at least most of my money are made. So overall, yeah, we can talk about bullish, bearish, but yeah, makes no difference to me.
At the end of the day, the most important thing is that what's happening on, in the markets, right? It's quite funny as well, at the same time, the loudest voices calling for very, very bullish on Bitcoin are actually your exchanges. We are 5 minutes from bell, so I'm just gonna take a quick 2 minute on this. We have Binance CEO coming in, saying, Mr. Rich Teng, it's coming in saying that yes, Bitcoin's very hot on its heels. Crypto.com is as well coming out to say that Bitcoin, although it's defensive, like what you were talking about earlier, George, Bitcoin price is very defensive below key resistance, but at the same time, all still very, very bullish, especially with having just about a month away. And I just had confirmation that Victor is in the house. Victor, can I get a sound check?
That's right, baby.
All right. Well, okay. What are you watching today, Victor? I'm gonna just switch over to you real quick. Can we do a quick 3 minute?
You know it. Your favorite.
Oh wow. Okay, please go ahead.
See that?
I see it. I see it.
That is the exact thing. I didn't touch anything since this morning's sit rep. Yeah, the one for the premium members, and that was around this area here. So all of the stuff that came later, I just pulled a fit pull because I didn't have any price action to use it. So it was just a bit of a wild guess. So now I will correct it to the actual fit pull, which is up here. And there you go. How about them apples?
Beautiful. For the audience, just real quick for the audience, if this is your first time joining us, I love Eurodollar, and I'm very happy that today my fellow colleague Victor is covering Eurodollar and as his focus asset for today's trading session. So thank you a lot, Victor. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. My monetary pleasure.
Fantastic.
So yeah, that's the only thing about, for me personally, is that the time or for the first part of the trade was outside of my favorite trading session. But as you can see, the move that I actually was looking for came right on time for the New York session, or pre-New York time. So fantastic. And expecting daily open, point of control, and with a bit of push and help from New York, perhaps the value area low and daily level, and we'll take it from there.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 3 minutes from bell. Victor, we were just talking about, you probably heard it, in the background, but George and I were just talking about Bitcoin, that there's a lot of chatter now. And for those of you who are just joining us, as traders, like George mentioned, it doesn't matter if it goes to the upside or the downside, we trade the markets as they are, right? So so from that standpoint, it allows us to cut through the noise and navigate through the chatter, and that's how we eliminate FOMO by and large. So yes,
just stay focused. And I have to say, one of the things that George keeps repeating over and over, and is one of the most helpful tips I think we can give anyone, is take it point A to point B if you're day trading. Don't dream about the silly stuff being posted on Twitter, like 5 million price target or 12K. That does not help you for your day trading at all. But if you have a good system in place with a clear defined point A to point B, that's when things are going to start clicking in for you.
Yep, absolutely. Couldn't agree with you more, Victor. And as we are now 2 minutes from the New York bell, just as a quick reminder, if you find what you're watching now very insightful and useful, and you want to support the project, do consider smashing that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and ringing that notification bell. Opening bells are public on YouTube on both Mondays and Fridays, and for the Safehouse Vanguard, our premium members, we have them on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. Wednesday is for our trading team to take a little break and do their own trading. And so if you want to get access to a lot more of these opening bell sessions, as well as the daily market analysis, which we call our market sit reps, where we prepped our premium members for the trading day ahead, do consider copying that 2-week free trial of the Safehouse Vanguard premium membership promo going on right now. Link in the description below. And we are 1 minute away. Good afternoon, Billy Bob Boton, and good to see you, Fast Beat. Alex Smith is in the house. Overflow/Lexus, our latest founder member on Discord, as well as Maris and Dr. Liquidation. Welcome, welcome. Let's get ready for bell. All right, boys. New York Open. George, over to you.
Yeah, I'm in a long from VWAP, looking for a quick scalp before this is kind of before, and if I'll be stopped out, it is part of the game. I already have my stop loss at entry. So let's see what will happen. Is like I said, usually I don't like to trade before, but this was a very good trading opportunity. So I'm kind of looking to book profits in this area. This is just a quick trade. Let's see if the market wants to actually to fill my order. Okay, that is take profit. One quick scalps. But that was something that, I'm sorry, I'm sorry and why, but I have to take this one. But it's not like major stuff going on. It's like 0.3, something like 0.4. But that's a quick scalp, and it's good to stay in shape. This is kind of the kind of trade. Now let's see what will happen, because the price dropped to
Lexus, baby.
The price moved to VWAP. VWAP is one of the most important intraday levels. So I would say losing VWAP with no bounce, no nothing, would be something that usually doesn't happen. So now let's see what's the story. What's the story there?
George, quick one. Are you exited already, or?
Yeah. I booked take profit one.
Okay.
And I have my stop loss at entry. Yeah.
Roger that.
In this area, I'll send you the screenshot in a second.
Roger that. Thank you.
So those are not crazy trades, just quick scalps. But if you catch a couple of this every day, then that would be very nice to, like I said, to keep everything in check, maybe test some trading strategies and so on. So it's very good to get this kind of quick scalps. I really like them. So now the price is here, and it would be nice to go to daily open plus this one. And let's see what will happen here. Okay, so I'm looking at this one, right? And now I would like to actually I'm the bigger one. So now let's see, daily open plus this one. That would be a very nice trading opportunity. Okay, some more upside. Great. Yeah, so now let's see the reaction. What if we get the reaction here? So basically NY pushed to VWAP and then moved once again. Okay, so we are interesting. Let's see what will happen next. This, let's see what we have. Okay, so we have increases in open interest. So longs are still pushing here. Yeah, maybe I was a bit too early with take profit one, but because it was an aggressive trade, right? One needs to book profit. Okay, price is going higher. Cool. So this one is no longer needed here. Now let's see the back test.
So the euro USD has passed the daily open and hit the point of control. That's definitely a take profit for short positions running.
Okay,
Just
right.
as a side comment.
Let me just switch over to you real quick so you can elaborate on that.
Elaborate. Here, it's right here. So if you're in a short position from higher, do whatever you want because this is not financial advice, obviously. But I use areas like this to take profits. Even if I'm looking for a target lower, it could very well be that price bounces here and starts going higher and the trade goes back to entry. That's why it's important to realize gains at such areas. For me,
Yep.
No financial advice.
Makes sense. Thanks a lot. And switching back to George. What are we looking at, George?
At this back test. I'm looking at this back test to see what will happen here. Because one scenario could be that this one will be lost and going lower, but also the price could push higher. So this is what I'm looking for right now. So I'm not willing to short this one yet. And I would like higher, to be totally honest. I would like higher, but this move was very, very nice. And this could be another take profit area, right? So let's see, that's 0.7, very good. For a scalp, it's very, very good. And for the moment, we do have this SNR flip level, so no rejection, and we do have an SNR flip level. And now let's see what levels do we have to the upside. So basically, we do have previous day high, and then the weekly and the SNR. Yeah, let's see how this situation will develop. It's a very nice increase in open interest. Longs opening in this. This continues. Okay. Price took this high. And then we get into this territory. I'm not really keen to short here. We could get a drop, but I'm not really keen to short.
All right, and session results are updated. The first one you see over there, 81.74% short on Bitcoin. That's from Victor, as well as the TP1 from George at 22.05% long on Bitcoin. Good job, boys.
Yeah, so now let's see what will happen with this daily and daily open. For the moment, it's holding. Let's see if the price is actually able to flip the daily and daily open, because that should open the possibility for, once again, for VWAP area. But again, let's see what will happen here. And again, those are quick scalps, nothing crazy. Until we get more clarity. Usually NY starts with a bit of volatility, and only after that, you know, one could see like the real the clarity, the trend establishing, you know, is to the upside or to the downside. These scalps are like just nice moves. Okay, it's kind of rejecting from that. That gives the possibility of a short. Now let's see, how aggressive do I want to be with this short? Because look, not this one, I would like this one. The local golden pocket will be very nice, right? So this is 68,100. Okay. Now let's see. If we get this, let's move to the other area. Shorts are opening here, and what I don't necessarily like when I see this. Now let's see. That's 0.5 retracement from the top. So the good thing about this is the volatility is actually pretty good. The volatility is pretty good. So we can see we can catch moves like this, which are pretty decent, one would say. Pretty decent. The only thing, when you're trading this, you have to be just a bit more aggressive with take profits and everything, because you like to make sure that you lock some profits. For example, on this one, on the short, I would like to move the stop loss. So it's very tight. If I get stopped out, you know, that will be for a, okay, and that's take profit one for the short. Now let's see, I'm stopped out from the long at entry. Okay, now let's see VWAP again. You see, you make money to the upside, you make money to the downside. That's kind of the story. It's kind of the story here. Okay, let's see what's going on. So we have decreases in open interest, and now this, if VWAP will be lost here, then that kind of give us clarity, because if VWAP is lost, you see the backtest. So we've got another backtest of this area. So this area is clear resistance. And yeah, one would expect lower. And lower this, we still have this golden pocket. So let's see how this one will develop, right? But yeah, technically I would expect the other one. Technically, I would expect the other one, but one thing that is very clear is this area, point of control, and this older daily, they are resistance, right? So we already seen this. This is a 1.3, 1.4. Let me post the screenshot about the take profit one. This one. Okay. Not the best entry, because I waited to for the price to go. So basically my entry was somewhere in this area, right? But still decent. still this, and so we are here. Now let's see, because for me to so look, this kind of gives clarity, in my opinion. If the price manages, so if the price will do something like this, then back to VWAP, then this, that would give clarity because it creates bearish market structure. The one thing that I was looking this morning, and basically during the morning session, is the price is still not able to flip the market structure here. So it's kind of in between, but if we get this and something like this, then we get clarity. And then I would favor more downside. So this is actually a pretty good example about, as a trader, you make money to the upside, you make money to the downside. So yeah, really doesn't matter. For a scalper, all you need are levels to the upside, levels to the downside, and then you can trade it. And yeah, let the market decide. Yeah, let the market decide if you're wrong or right. Risk management in place, and book take profit one, move the stop loss attention, or sometimes even close the entire trade at take profit one, because you never know what's going to happen. When you have an established trend, then yes, so let's say the trend is to a downside, then you have a short book take profit one, and let it run as much as possible. The same story if you have a bullish trend, an uptrend, then if you have a long, keep it running as much as possible. But other than that, gotta book profits when the price is just ranging and you don't have a real direction. Book profits, put the money in your pocket, move the stop loss at entry to protect your position, and yeah, this is what it is.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot for the update, George. I have posted your session results. So the third one is George's short on Bitcoin, 35.97%. So far this session, 3 trades, two from George and 1 from Victor. Godspeed, boys.
Yeah. So now
I heard my name. What?
Oh no, just talking about your trade submission earlier.
Ah, okay.
This I'll have to update to here. But I don't like about this golden pocket that it was tapped already. So it's tapped here, so doesn't give me full confidence. I'd like to see if also we do have a high volume node here, so that could be one thing to take into consideration, because we do have a high volume node. But other than that, I would expect lower. See, that's why I like. And I had a question today about the horizontals, but this applies to any kind of level. So first touch, very good and everything, but the second touch of a level, we need to pay attention, right? Because technically one would like to see lower. And okay, this, boom. Now we're getting into this previous day high, previous day equilibrium, and the weekly, it opens the possibility for weekly below. But at least in my opinion, we've got clarity. Because this was like, okay, resistance, but not really a rejection. Price makes a new high, but now we do get clarity, right? Now this is useless. And now we get this situation where we do have this low and the price took that low. So if not this one, then we'll go for this one, and then we get to the bigger golden pocket. But let's pay attention to what will happen here. Let's pay attention to what will happen in this area, right? Because we could see a swing failure pattern here locally. Let's say a push to VWAP. Yeah, I'm a bit late for a scalp here. I'm a bit late. Let's see if we get some sort of retracement, but in the same time, I'm not very. We could see a bounce. Yeah, I mean, there was a trade, and No, at least you here is still 0.004. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. The other thing, especially when you're streaming, you cannot catch all the trades, all the small scalps. But yeah, there was a scalp here based on the swing failure pattern. I'm checking with wave posting. Yeah.
Where was this?
In the collaboration channel. Yeah. So now let's see.
What?
Now let's see how this will continue, because breaking this resistance would it kind of open the possibility for VWAP, and breaking this would kind of open the possibility for lower. And who knows how much lower. So let's see, this is important. This is important here. I would like this because it would kind of fit into this scenario, right? So this, lower low, then this, and then this. That would be a very, very nice. That would be a very, very nice scenario. If that would happen or not, that's totally different story. But you know, that would be kind of nice. But yeah, I missed this one. This is what it is, part of the game. You want to see the real side of trading. This is as real as it gets. Longs are trying to push here, and they are doing a fairly decent job. So you don't need a lot of volume to push the price up. Definitely the bulls are in control here locally. Okay.
Just a quick one. A fourth session result posted. This is the one that George was just talking about. And this is exactly why you're trading the team, because if you're streaming and you miss a scalp, your teammate takes it for you. So, yep.
Yeah.
Well done, Wei. 20.31% on Bitcoin short. Fourth session result. Over to you, George.
Yeah, just monitoring this because I feel this is a short. We do have a short coming here, but I'm not exactly sure where. You see, if it hits VWAP, give me VWAP and give me this, and yeah, I'm short. But here in the middle of nowhere, I'm like, sometimes it's better to wait. And we still, I mean, the price is building bearish market structure here. And again, that was the decent one. The only thing was no, yeah. Give me VWAP, and yeah, that would be a short, just like that, and that would be even like 0.3 with a possibility to go lower. You know, who knows? But yeah, lots and lots of trades to be taken. Like I said, volatility is very, very good. Volatility right now is very, very good. So I would say getting that 0.3 to 0.5, 0.6, even 1% is not that hard right now on the Bitcoin chart. Okay, another push, and I would still love to see VWAP. That's kind of a tricky one because I will be shorting very, very, very close to the lows here. This is let's wait because I want to be, you know, sometimes you get carried away, and yeah, let's be, because why I'm saying this, because technically this is a setup, right? Plus this is a setup, but we are very, 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 this is kind of in the middle of nowhere, right? And we are very, very close to the low. So that's why my hesitation to short. And I do think my hesitation will save me from taking a loss here. We need to see. What will happen here. But okay, so the longs are still pushing, but now they need just a bit more volume to push the price to the upside. So let's see what will happen here. Someone is writing in the chat. Yeah, nice bounce of yesterday value are high. Yeah, we do have previous day value are high. So yeah, we do have a level there. So, and also most important for me was the swing failure pattern of this one. Swing failure patterns are always very, very easy to trade, and you have a clean invalidation. So even if you get stopped out, that would be for a small loss. And I have to take a loss because I'm not sure if I took a loss during the stream. So I will have to take a loss. But let me find a good one. At least if I take a loss, that would be for a good reason. So let's give this some time. Let's give this some time. Yeah, and back to the idea of trading as a team. This is what we do here at Safehouse, right? Because on one side, as a trader, you cannot. I'm itching for a short, but no, I'm gonna, no. Let's wait for higher. Or if it drops, it drops. First of all, you cannot cover the 24-hour markets, right? And like I said, sometimes you get very, very nice move during the weekend. Sometimes you get during Asia session, or very, very early in the morning for my time. So obviously there are moves. So if you trade as a team, you get. You at least you try to get 20, not technically 24, but as much coverage of this market, and if you catch a small move here, small move there, you take a loss, no problems, part of this game, but it's very, very nice. And also the other thing is that obviously we share the trading plan and everything, but sometimes some of us in the trading team, some of us are bullish and some of us are bearish, and we continue our trading plan, and at the end of the day, one of the parties will be wrong, right? And then we get together to see what actually happened. So okay, I was bullish and I was wrong, and we need to learn from from that experience, right? From what happened. So it's very, very nice to have a team to work with.
Absolutely. And I'm just going to take this little segue as a reminder for Safehouse Vanguard, those trading journals, guys. Remember those? Yeah, make sure you submit those and fill those out during the midday break.
Yeah, on Friday I did an update, and I was looking at the trades, and actually I was impressed by the results. The results were very good. Some of the trades were the same trades that I took, and yeah, keep them coming. Because it is the only way to become better at trading. Because you can see the results, and if you can't see what you are doing wrong, then this is kind of our job to give you like, hey, this and that. Yeah, this is just annoying, because on one side I see this, but on the other side the market structure doesn't help me a lot. But if it drops from here, it would drop. Let's see. So now I have yeah. So this is kind of a 50-50 situation. And when it is 50-50, I'm kind of, I would like to hold, even if we get a drop, yes, okay, fair enough, I will lose, let's say, a 0.7. Maybe I don't catch 0.6, 0.5, something like that. But when I'm taking a trade, I have to be 100% there. Like everything that I want to see, I want to see everything for a reaction and the level and everything. And then if I lose that trade, I say, okay, no problem, it's part of the game. I put it in my journal, right? I try to understand what went wrong. Maybe the context was not there, maybe the reaction was not there, maybe I was too fast, or I don't know, something might happen. But you learn from that experience.
Yep, and just jumping in real quick again, if you guys found this insightful and useful for your trading day, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, ring that bell notification so that you never miss the Monday and Friday public opening bell sessions. And if you want more live trading sessions as well as the daily market analysis, which we call our market sit reps, be sure to consider giving the 2-week free trial to our premium membership, Safehouse Vanguard to go, and then yeah, you get full access to that.
Yeah, and we're still in the middle. The price is creating, and this is conflicting. This is conflicting because we move from this to this, and the market structure doesn't help me. So I'm like, okay, let's wait. Already got like 2 trades, which are like, yeah, pretty much I could stop here with the session. Obviously, I'm not gonna stop here, but also I would like to see, like, you know, good trading opportunities, like where I'm 100% there. And also I missed this one, and I think I missed another one. I can't remember, but yeah. Also, you cannot catch all the trades and everything. That would be best case scenario, but in real time and in real life, you cannot catch all the trades. But yeah, let's give it some time.
Meantime, how are we doing over there, Victor?
Maxing, relaxing. Well, it is a Monday, so I have to say that for me, the Mondays are usually not days where I'm looking to participate in a lot of action, because they're usually like the beast is waking up kind of days. Tuesdays are days that are for me much better. That doesn't mean there are no trades on Mondays, but I take it a bit more easy, reduce position size. I just kind of, I'm coming off the weekend myself. I've been doing other things. Got to get back into the flow of the charts and see how things are settling in. So yeah, I'm still watching this Euro USD as well as other pairs, but this is the one I'm focusing on for now. I've taken profit at this area. It has moved a bit lower, if you can see on screen, to the 618.
Let me switch over to you.
Oh, okay.
And you're live, yep.
Yeah, so it has moved a bit lower to the 618, but it hasn't quite reached the target level. That's what I kind of mean with, I mean, it started off pretty well, but now it's slowed down here. But it's a bit of a slow price action. Maybe it just grinds very slowly up to the view up again and then down here. So this could be something that plays out over the entire New York session. And I'm not going to sit there watching it or staring at a chart. I set my alert at the daily level. That's an end target for this short intraday trade. And possibly, if I see what I want to see at that area, I might think about taking a long position. And it depends at what time too. Perhaps it's something that just gets stuck here for the rest of the session, and I'll have to look at tomorrow. Also an option. That's what I mean with a bit of a slower Monday, but that's okay for me because we just started the week, so there's no rush to do anything.
Sounds good. And thank you for that quick update. Switching back to George.
Yeah, I'm looking at, it seems that it's going to the downside. I say, hey, I missed another trade, but it's part of the game. So I just posted my trading results for today, and like I said, I need to take a loss. I will have to take a loss to break that little thing there, because it doesn't look very good.
Yep, no worries.
Because that doesn't look good there.
Can you send me the loss result as well? Thank you.
He's so mean.
Hey, we keep it transparent here at the Safe House, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, but that doesn't
make sure
good.
the account is set to 100x so it looks bigger.
No, it's not. It's the win rate, and that doesn't look good. I have to break that. So yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, there was a setup here, but that was 0.6. That was a very good one. That was a very good one. Well, Yeah, let's give it some time. At the end of the day, we're still here, and the price is kind of back testing this level. So that's the story. If this level will hold again, yes, no. I was looking for this, right? I was looking for VWAP, and then, you know, lower if possible. But unfortunately, we never got that. The retracements back to VWAP, so it's like somewhere kind of in a, you know, in the middle there. Okay, so that was the first half an hour from this session, and yeah, let's see. Let's see if this area will hold, because I would imagine we will get another back test. Yeah. Because if this doesn't hold, then what do we have? We have this low, this one, so we do have liquidity, then the bigger golden pocket, and then we get back to the weekly. So yeah, but again, this for me, apart from, you know, everything else, this was clarity. Go to VWAP, back testing this, confirming that, you know, this is our local resistance, and then we go. Like I said at the beginning of the session, I mean, a touch of this, actually, this is still an untapped weekly level, right? Touch of this level, that would be so nice, because that gives you the possibility to actually check what's going on, right? And also you do have clean invalidation. Like, let's say you take the price would do some, I was expecting for this, right? Boom. Let's say you short somewhere in this area, then the price does something like this, claim the level, then you're out of the trade for a minimum loss, and you understand what's going on. Now, when you have to get involved somewhere in the middle, that makes it a bit difficult, because you don't have a very, very clean invalidation for that trade. So yeah, now let's see. Now let's see if these guys can actually, if the bulls can hold this previous day value area high and that low. They are trying. I'm trying.
George, as a quick update, if Bitcoin starts to stall for a bit and you have a good 2 minutes, let me know. I have a question from you from Alex. So yeah, let me know when you've got a moment.
Sure. Go for it.
You want it now? Okay, so Alex is asking, George, when you can, please have a look at gold.
Gold. Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's super easy. S&R flip level, same as on the Bitcoin chart. Above bullish, below bearish. That's very easy in my opinion. So look, the previous high. So that's why I started with the previous high on the Bitcoin chart too. So look, this I was looking for this level. We had this small front run here, then the price goes up. But now that actually was tapped. That level was actually tapped, 21.48, followed by a bounce. I mean, small front run, okay. We know if you're trading gold, you know this asset likes to front run levels, right? Bounce, and then this, right? At the first touch, especially if you see a swing failure pattern, and let's go to 15 minutes to see how nice that was. So like range, boom, above, backtest, up we go, right? So when you see something like this, you cannot miss this trading opportunity, in my opinion. And currently, we are at the local golden pocket, and also let's see what we are doing in terms of the local range. So point of control, this value area high. So yeah, let's see in terms of horizontals, what do we have? We do have this daily, right? We still have this daily above, so yeah, doesn't look that bad. I mean, it managed to get acceptance back into the value area of the range. Now it's fighting with a point of control golden pocket. Always the golden pockets are very, very good, especially for scalps. And don't get me wrong, this for a scalp, that was 0.3. That's huge for a scalp. On this chart, that was huge. But you cannot miss this kind of trading opportunity. This is the first back test. The first back test since this level was claimed. Perfect failed auction. You trade somewhere in this area, you have your stop loss below, you're targeting at least value area low. I think I said value high, value area low, and then you do have levels above. But you trade here, so definitely looks like this. Boom. You don't trade here, that would be very, very aggressive. You trade somewhere in this area at the back test, right? You do have your stop loss just below here, no more. And then take profit one in this area, right? That's it. And you know, it's not the best RNR, but you know, it's something good. Take profit one, then you know, take profit two and whatever. Now it is important to see if the price is able to make a new high here. That would kind of confirm more upside. So let's say the price would do something like this, then some retracement, back testing the point of control, maybe going to this daily, followed by a new high. So market structure, always market structure, where in the same situation, if the price stops here, which is, once again, what do you think that is? That is the local golden pocket, right? If the price stops here, give or take, and after that the price will do something like this, then you know that fits more into the bearish scenario. But the first touch, the first backtest of a level, and this is one very important level, one would expect a reaction. One would expect a reaction. So yeah, those are the things that I'm looking on the gold chart right now. So very, very simple stuff. This level, then the value area of the upper range, basically the entire price section above this level. And now we need to see. What I do like about this chart is that we print the price is printing perfect bearish market structure. Look at this. This and this. And here it fails, right? So it doesn't make a lower low, but also this, then this and this. If we get this and lose this level, then it's to a downside. If somewhere in this area stops and does this and it starts to break the market structure and claim levels, then once again we do get a fair push for more upside. But you always need to check the market structure, what the market structure is doing, right? For the moment the price is above this level, so I would favor more upside. We do have levels like, look, this daily value area high. One could pull something like this. So look, we do have weekly, daily value area high. So we do have levels, right? Yeah, let's see what will happen. But overall, very nice price action, clean level, giving reaction. So if someone is handing over money to you, yeah, it's your duty to take it from this market. And this level, if you are aware of this level, and it's not like a ultra secret or whatever level, this is the former high. Pay attention to this, and you know, the rest of the markets are pretty simple in my opinion. Make a scalp to the upside, to the downside. You understand the overall trend, and you know, and you squeeze as much as you can from these markets. Yeah, so that would be gold without further fancy stuff. Very simple stuff, very clear levels. Other than that, check the levels, check the reaction, and pay attention to the news. This chart, together with the DXY and this one, look at this one, very nice. Euro, they are reacting to the news event. 100% they are reacting to the news event. Okay, and back to this. So let's see if we actually get it this time. Okay, look at this, very nice. So it did. So you see this, this, boom. No problem, I missed this one too. Now let's see if we actually can get another short trading opportunity here. Right. And let's monitor this price action. But this one, that was very, very good. See, when you see something like this and you see something like this, that's good. That's good. That's something that's good. Okay, let's act on this one. Book compound. Okay, let's see. As a thing, I would still love VWAP. I still love VWAP because for me to short in this section of the chart, to short below VWAP, is still a bit aggressive. Still a bit aggressive. I do understand what's going on, and I see stuff going on here, but I would love to see VWAP, because if the price goes to VWAP, then have a clean invalidation for what will happen. Right now I don't have, and that's my biggest problem with this. I don't have a very, very clean invalidation. Okay, this is good. This is always good, right?
Those are the liquidations happening live, right?
Yep. Those dots are shorts being liquidated. So this is always good. This is always good. Yeah, I missed a couple of trades. Yeah, I missed a couple of trades today. But yeah, it is what it is. And that was a nice bounce. That was a nice bounce. And if you got this one, I mean, this area is take profit 1 and move the stop loss at entry 50%. That would be for me. Yeah, unfortunately I missed it. But no, it is what it is. Ooh, what's creating this? Okay. So someone is booking profits here. So let's see if we get to VWAP. And at VWAP, if I see what I would like to see, then I'm looking to short, and I will happily take a loss there. If something, I would happily take a loss. Okay. So I would still like to see the level tap, so I have to be patient, wait, and let's see what will happen here. So this is good. Once again, longs opening, boom, pushing the price up. You don't need a lot of volume here to push the price up. Now we're booking some profits here, which is always something that you'd love to see. No, I'm gonna stay out. No, I missed this one too.
I can comment a little bit on the euro if you want.
Yep.
All right, switching over to you. Let's go, Victor.
So, exactly what I was suspecting. This is slowly and painfully grinding its way up, now reaching the VWAP and the value area high right there, which could be the next rejection point for the continuation to the downside to finally reach the daily level. That would be ideal. Very, very slow price action in that sense for this trade idea. And theoretically, this could be another possible trade setup with the invalidation above the value area high, no financial advice, which would be, if price starts going above this, then it's not no good. But to be honest, Monday, grindy, slow price action, not feeling it. I don't want to take that trade. I'm just going to let the other one run, or the rest of it run, and that's enough. I don't see a fantastic long setup either, because I want lower. So either I get what I want or I don't participate. It's as simple as that.
Sounds good.
That's very smart. That's very smart. So you see, I get a lot of questions about this. What do you do in this kind of situation? Well, really depends on the context, right? this is very hard to trade because you never know. I mean, you short somewhere in this area, but the price could always go above, go below. You never know what's going to happen. So you have two choices. Either you understand this is an area for a possible retracement, and you say like this, hey, I want to short 50% here. If the price goes to VWAP or above and I start to see rejection, then I add, right? That would be kind of the smartest way to go. The other thing, you understand this and you don't want to get involved, and then you end up missing this move, which is also it's not the biggest move or the most important move. And we have move to the upside, move to the downside, but it's really depends how much confidence this is giving. What's the context, what's everything, right? But other than that, this kind of small front runs are very hard to trade in my opinion. And sometimes it is what it is. But yeah. And after that, so you miss this move, which kind of gives some sort of confirmation. Why? Because it breaks the market structure. So this is clearly low. Give me this, just a bit higher. So somewhere around the golden pocket, right? And then, yeah, that's a very good trade. You trade here, you have a stop loss, well, just above VWAP, and then you'll be targeting basically this area, which should be the lower golden pocket or possibly new lower low on the chart. In this situation was a bit trickier if you want to go like fully technical. If not, it's like, hey, VWAP, let's short this, and I'm looking for a 0.6, 0.5, basically for this move, right? This is what you get. But if you want to be fully technical, something to put in your journal, it's either you get a touch, possibly a swing failure pattern of VWAP, or you get this kind of backtest, or even here locally. I was okay with even here locally after this, boom, you get this, that was correct, but unfortunately not a real backtest, not a real backtest in this situation. So sometimes it is what it is. Yeah, so now let's monitor this situation. Yeah, I would I would love to give a loss to be totally honest, but if I have to take a loss,
yeah, George, give a loss, man.
Yeah, I would have to take a loss where everything is there. Like, I don't know, because other than that,
it's like a machine. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not possible today. Maybe tomorrow if he closes his eyes.
I mean, on Fridays when we I think we served up the loss, I think.
Yeah. Look, I'll do something. I'll take a long here.
Are you gonna force it? No, he's gonna win.
I mean, you don't force it.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Even if he forces it, he's still gonna win. It doesn't.
I would have to force it here, right? Because I can't short here. I'm not gonna short because this is support. This is book profits. Because it's give or take the golden pocket. So this is book profits, right? So if I have to force, but I'm not sure that's gonna be a loss.
Okay. Tell you what, instead of forcing it, I've got two questions for you that I want you to answer in the shortest possible time, okay?
Okay, cool.
Given that the market is still moving. So the first question we have from Dragon Neil, and his question is, if Bitcoin, what are your thoughts on if Bitcoin price enters previous day value area? Does that trigger a short targeting the previous day POC and previous day value area low?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So it is like this. And let me clean the chart just a bit. So let me find a clean part of the chart, right? So to explain this very fast. So you have value are high, point of control, value are low. The best trades are always given by deviation from either value area high or value area low. So let's say the price comes from here, you know, we get this, maybe a small bounce, and then gets acceptance back in here. So that would be kind of weakness in my opinion, and that could potentially trigger a short with take profit 1 at the point of control and take profit 2 at value area low, where if we get to see something like this, so the price once again gets acceptance above value area low, that triggers a long with take profit 1 at the point of control and, you know, take profit 2 at value area high. So you can actually write the value area, the previous day value area, and that actually works very well in a ranging day. In a trending day, not so much. Because in a ranging day you get like a sharp move, and usually it breaks below or above, you know, value area low, value area high, depending on the trend. But other than that, if you understand how to trade previous day value area, you should do very, very, very good in trading. And not only that, I would extend that to any kind of range. So if you have a range like the range that we do have locally, okay, this is kind of a bigger range, right? But other than that, let's hide VWAP too. You have value area high, point of control, value area low, right? So let's take this one here. You start to see this. So basically a swing failure pattern or a failed auction. Price gets acceptance back into the value area. Then it's this, and the point of control. Some bounces, but then it's value area low. Well, look at what the price is doing at the value area low. Swing failure pattern, gets acceptance back into the value area, and then it's point of control. And this is what actually, so the point of control moved from here to here. Remember I was talking about this high volume node. So previously was here, now it moved here. This is a developing range and this is normal. But you get a pretty good idea about what's going on. And the best trading opportunities are usually given by the deviation from the value area of a range. And, you know, it's the same story with previous day value area. So yeah, very, very, very nice. Learn how to trade this. And in my opinion, you should do very, very good in trading. That together with a good risk management and maybe joining the Vanguard and you should do very, very good in trading. Yeah, so that's my answer for the first question.
Thank you. Dragon Neil, I hope you found that useful. Second question, 30 seconds. Get ready, George. From Catalyst, if your plan was to short the VWAP, it's kind of risky to speculate on a front run, right? Question mark. Yeah, it's like this. So my plan was clearly to short VWAP, but if I short the front run, then I'm anticipating a possible reaction, and it could end up in something like this, which is a very, very nice trade, right? Or the price could go higher. So usually, and to like I said, when I'm taking a risk, because each trade has a risk involved and you need to accept that risk. But I would love to take that risk as long as I see everything that I would like to see on the chart. And this small front run was in between. I mean, I'm anticipating, and then when I get, because I was looking for something like this, that not a full change in market structure, but at least a lower low. When I get this, I said, okay, I missed this trading opportunity and I was looking for this retracement. That's why I said that give me this retracement with this little thing here, and then I'm in, right? But this was a very, very small retracement. I think this was somewhere around 3.2, and it's not good enough. Doesn't give me a good R&R for this trade. So, you know, as a general rule, you need to wait for the reaction, wait for the level to be hit, and then you can get involved. If you get a small front run, it really depends. We had a situation where here at the first, well, it was kind of the back test of this weekly, right? This is the old weekly 65,560, and check this small front run. So
in this situation where I was expecting this level, this happened when I was in front of the computer. When I see something like this is a high time frame level, and it gives me possibilities to trade. I mean, the bounce here was basically 3-4%. So even if I don't have the perfect touch of the level, or even better, a swing failure pattern, right, that still gives a trading opportunity, because this is a high time frame level, and I would not expect here a bounce for below 1%. I would expect more. So I can give it just a bit of a wider stop loss, you know, because I have a lot of upside. So this is a high time frame level, where here at VWAP, right, I don't have a lot of space to trade. So I trade somewhere in this area. This is my book profit, so it doesn't give me a lot of space to work with. So I have to be very, very, very sharp with my entries sometimes. And like I said, as a general rule, you have to wait for the reaction. If you start to anticipate that reaction, yes, in this situation, that short plays out beautifully, and we still have the possibility for more downside. But if you start to apply that rule to all your trades, and instead of checking the reaction, you anticipate the reaction, sooner or later you start to lose trades, and you know, that's not necessarily something that one would like to do. So it really depends on the context. So give me, obviously one could consider this a small front run of this weekly, right? Again, you can get involved, or you can wait for more clarity, right? Here we had the back test, we had everything, so you know, it's all good. But for scalps, you know, it really depends how you want to play these moves. You know, my hesitation was exactly from this, and after that, when I actually got the confirmation, the retracement was very, 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 very shallow, you know. And yeah, now we need to see, because we get price action. Yeah. So it's to the downside. Why? Because the price starts to create bearish market structure, right? And we do have lower low, lower high, lower low. Remember my drawing, right? From here to more downside. I missed this one. Like I said, you want to see the real trading. This is the real trading. You're not gonna catch all the moves. Sometimes you hesitate, sometimes, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. And it is what it is. Now, what do we have? So as long as the price stays below the point of control, and basically this level, but I do have a level, so I do have the point of control here, then I would expect the next level to the downside, which should be between this low, this one. So we do have liquidity, and then we do have the golden pocket. And just below we do have weekly, untapped daily, value are low, and then it's once again to a downside. Also, we do have this, the local golden pocket here, right? So that would fit, give or take, into the bearish scenario, because we need to remember, and that's why I started with this one, not this one, but this one, the SNR flip level. As long as the price is below, I would favor more downside. So yeah, now let's start to see if the price will be able, let's mark this low. Let's see if the price is actually able to get to this low, and if we get the reaction, because normally I would expect, and the kind of good price action that gives the possibility to get involved would be something like this. So the price does something like this, maybe a swing failure pattern, then goes to this area, to the point of control, where for the bearish case, I would like to see another lower low somewhere around the golden pocket, or even lower, followed by this. So I would like to see bearish market structure. As long as you see bearish market structure and the price is losing levels, then it's to the downside. If at any point in time you start to see red flags, meaning, let's say the price will go here, swing failure pattern, goes to the point of control, small retracement, but then you see the point of control claimed, back tested, and then we move to VWAP, claimed, back test, then we get to the daily, then you start to see red flag, and then if you have a short from higher, you want to manage that, meaning book more profits, maybe you have your stop loss at entry, or maybe you want to move your stop loss at entry just in case you get stopped out, or even close the entire trade. That's also fine. And you start at this retracement, you start to look for longs. Instead of looking for shorts, you start to see the change in market structure, and then you switch your bias from bearish to bullish. And then you ride the trend to the upside as much as possible. Again, this is not an exact science. You're not going to catch all the moves, and you're going to take some losses in this process. But overall, if you understand what's the trend, what's the overall trend, the high time frame trend, the trend from the day, and locally what's going on, then, and if you're able to switch your bias in real time, again, you should do fine in trading, you know. And you know, you lose a trade, you win a trade. It's all about the average, and it's all about risk management, in my opinion.
Sounds good. Thank you for answering that question.
Yeah,
George.
no problem.
And I'll let you get back to the trading desk.
Yep. Oh, look at this. Someone is absorbing here. Oh, this. Okay. And this. Yeah, and we should hit that level. We should hit this level. And this, between this one and the golden pocket, we should get the bounce, to be totally honest. Yeah, that's kind of the 80% rule. I'm reading the chat. Maris is posting. Yeah, that's kind of the 80% rule. So yeah. That's kind of the story there. Now let's see if we can hit, because if we get here, if we get the small front run, then again, it makes it very, or let's say more difficult to get involved. And then instead of reacting, you have to predict what will happen. So like this, for example, right? So that 66,733 previous day equilibrium, and that is 38. So basically this is previous day equilibrium. So, you know, how do you get involved here? How do you get involved if you get a front run like this? You know, makes it a bit harder. Now let's see if this one could provide a certain reaction, and then another leg to the downside.
I can give a short update on the euro.
Roger that. Switching over to you, Victor, and go.
All right. So that was the area we were commenting last. VWAP and value area high is resistance. If you were a cheeky, aggressive little shorter, then this has now moved back down to an area where, once again, taking profits would make sense from my humble opinion, which is not financial advice, for educational purposes, obviously. And perhaps we get to continuation to the downside for the daily level. So there was a little mini scalp in here for sure. Available. Still pretty slow price action, but once again, it's Monday, so it's fine for me. I don't mind waiting patiently for what I want.
Yep, sounds
That's
about right. Victor, thanks for the update. Could you flip over to DXY for a second? Have a look. We are trending under yearly.
Let me see that yearly level. I turned it off once again.
Well, you got your previous week high.
Yeah, I know.
The same.
These are the
Check
two
out the
pivots I'm
yearly.
using today. Well, yearly somewhere. I turned it off. I thought it was in this folder. Oh, maybe it's on the Wednesday. Well, that's a bit higher. Let me see. Yearly is a bit higher.
Oh, right.
Here.
That's because I'm on
I'll just draw it.
Capital.com. You're on TVC, yeah?
Oh yeah. There can be differences on the. Yeah, definitely. They all have their own. Different, but the yearly for this chart is a bit higher, so it's not in play for me yet.
Yeah. Oh, but
DXY.
it's effectively where your previous week high is.
Yeah, previous high is fantastic, and that's it's stuck right there, and that's the gateway for the yearly.
Yep.
But it's claimed a weekly open, which means the week already looks like this.
Yep. For the Safehouse Vanguard tuning in, please note that we've got Big J Powell in the house on Wednesday for Wednesday's trading session. While we are on break, I think I'll have a chat with the boys later. I think we could jump on stream on the trading desk for the premium members. And I will be doing an update on FOMC data tomorrow. that can be found on Trading Floor, also in the Safehouse Vanguard premium Discord. And over back to you, George.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. I took this short from here, and I'm looking to book profits around maybe a new lower low, but I want to be just a bit more aggressive with this one because this is a really aggressive short. It's technical, right? It's based on the SNR flip level because this previous day value high was support, then it is lost back this, so it's very technical, but also I'm shorting very in a very low here in my opinion. Okay, so that is about to hit my take profit, right? Because like I said, I want to be just a bit more aggressive with this one because you never know what's going to happen, right? So let's see. Okay, come on, hit my take profit. It looks like it doesn't. And when I see something like this, I need to manage my position, meaning let's see what's going on. If not, I will have to close the position at market because I'm shorting in a very low area, right? So I need to be more aggressive. I missed this take profit. I missed this take profit. I was trying to set a partial take profit, and it is what it is. So here I don't have a lot of space for this one. I think it still classifies as a winning trade. Yeah, but it's there. It's basically a break even, right? It's like we do have a 0.3, but it's very tight. So there was a trade, so you don't have to be like, obviously one would expect for a bearish scenario, one would expect here a new lower low, but when you have the golden pocket and that could still happen, right? But when I see something like this, and because I've missed the take profit, then I need to handle the trade a bit more aggressively. So it is what it is. Like I said, the setup is not invalidated because the price is not above didn't claim this level, and we could still get that, but I don't want to take that risk. No, I really don't want to take that risk. So look, it actually will, we will get that. So that was around my initial target. So instead of making 0.4, I made 0.1, something like that. So it's basically break even, right?
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I nailed that break even in your trade log.
Yeah.
George.
So it's like it's like my mindset. Yes, like I said, I would like to take a loss, but in the same time, if I can avoid that, obviously I'll react. It's like, this is the mindset that I have. If I see something that I don't like, I react. And in this situation, I was like, okay, I was wrong because I could actually make some more money. So my entry was what? 152, 100 and so basically in this area, so I could have made like 0.4, which this is what you get from a scalp. Instead of that, I had to react to protect my position. It's like we are very low on the chart for, I do acknowledge the possibility the price could go like way lower, especially if this continues. And let's see what's creating this, right? Okay, so some this, some that. But in the same time, my mindset is always to protect my position. So this is scalping. If I see something that I don't want to see, and because I don't have a lot of space to work with, I mean, I'm shorting here, right? So imagine shorting here, all good, and shorting here, decent, right? But I'm shorting here. I have to be a bit more aggressive. But this has actually, this could go lower. This tells the story. So, yeah, look at this. So yeah, let's see what will happen. So yeah, this could be classified as a break even. Let's see on this one. Okay, nothing major. Let's switch to, and we're still front running this level. Yeah, I would like to see this level tapped, and we go from there. And this could actually provide what we, if we get a swing failure pattern here, so if we see something like this, then it should be somewhere in this area, right? So it should provide a bounce, and that bounce, depending where you trade, that's like 0.7, 6, 7, depending. That's a very good one. That's a very good one. Right. But now we need to be patient and wait to see what's going on, what will happen.
I can give a quick update on the euro. It moved a little bit.
Yep,
A little bit.
I see it on my side. I was just looking at it. Switching over to Victor right now. All right, go,
I knew you
Victor.
were going to be watching. All right, so it did make a little push to the downside and took the previous local low that was made, what is that now, a bit over an hour ago. So now it has tapped at least the golden pocket, but not quite yet the area that I wanted to see slightly lower. So it is moving a bit. Yeah, more patience is required.
Indeed, more patience.
More patience.
The market's just queuing up for
That's
Wednesday.
the lesson.
Yeah, I think so.
More patience is required.
Yeah,
More.
I mean, especially in this scenario, Victor, like I think you're spot on. You know, like Monday is a little bit feisty than usual, but definitely we are still 1.5 days, 2 days away from major news coming. So a lot of that is getting priced in. And what does that mean? What does that entail for interest rates in the US? Stay tuned to find out. Safehouse Vanguard. I'll be posting and writing about it in the trading floor. So yeah, cool.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, sweet. You know the number of trades that I've missed writing all these updates. Okay, I really hope you guys find value from it. Okay, the number of trades I've missed, I am not going to sugarcoat it. None.
Yeah, welcome to a life of a coach.
It's for science. It's for science.
I'm not a coach. Okay, you guys are the coaches.
Yeah, but that's kind of you get the behind the scene. Look at that.
Yeah. But hey, you know, if the Vanguard members find value in it, you know, very happy. Worth missing the trade, in my opinion. Yeah. And yeah, back over to you, George.
Yeah, we're in between, right? So either we get a swing failure pattern roughly of the previous day equilibrium, and then I would expect previous day value are high, or if no reaction, you know, then it is what it is, and it's to the downside. Where to the downside we do have the bigger golden pocket, right? Starting with 66,240 and going almost to the weekly, and then we do have weekly, daily value low and a new lower low on the chart, which would kind of give us, if we get a new lower low on the chart, would kind of give us an early indication of a possible trend change. And it's still not there, but you know, it has good signs for the moment. So yeah, we need to wait and see what will happen. This level, previous day value high, gave a reaction, so I'm not that keen to trade this once again, right? So let's be patient, let's wait. We're still continuing with this little story here. Let's see what will create that. But there's still decreases in open interest, still positions taking profit, which is smart, to book profits here. Very, very smart. No, nothing on this one, no single prints, no nothing, just a bigger rejection here. Okay, fair enough. So now I would like to long a possible swing failure pattern here, 66,738, which is roughly the previous day equilibrium, or this one I'm not so, it's, or possibly VWAP, but VWAP will be, no, it has to be the point of control, because if it goes to VWAP, that could actually fit into the bullish scenario, because I would like something like this and then a new lower low and the swing failure pattern here and back here. Because if we get this, if we get a push to VWAP, I would expect a rejection, but if the point of control will actually hold as support, then it's once again to the upside, and then we get, we get the local trend change. So we need to pay attention to that. So I would like a new lower low here, and then the bounce. If we bounce from here, it's kind of in the middle. So we need to see what would happen. Which one of this scenario will actually play out? The best trading opportunity is still here, and then the bounce, and then another drop for the bearish scenario. But now we need to be patient and wait for that.
So yep, just wanted to add real quick that patience, I think as you guys have heard, from both Victor and George, patience is a primordial value for traders. And one question that may arise is, well, when you guys are feeling itchy, like how do you deal with it? Because trading always has this connotation that it comes with the hard and fast life, right? And yeah, I'll tell you how we do it here at Safehouse. We have the Safehouse racing team. And so if you want to catch up on how, what we do over there to go fast, yeah, be sure to hop on over to YouTube after the stream and check out under playlists we have Running with the Bulls. And that was our Safehouse racing team running in the Super Trofeo Asia Series last year. Yep. So yeah, when you're feeling itchy, this is the sort of thing you do. But when we trade, we are very patient people.
Another small front run, a new lower low here, but still not hitting the level that I would like to see. So I was looking for this. Yeah, small front run, and also small front run of previous day equilibrium. So no, I would love to see this level, and then we go from there. Let's see if this time we can actually get that level. Followed by whatever, a swing failure pattern would be great. That would give a very good trading opportunity. And, if it is still to the downside, then, it is what it is. Okay, that would be that level, right? And now let's see what actually happens here. Liquidations. Okay. Now we need to patiently wait for this to happen, right? Okay. Some more book profits should be in order here. Right, so don't be shy on booking profit. I would like to see something more. Let's see what will actually happen here. So it's still shorting. Liquidations, that's okay. Okay, yeah. Still nothing. Still to the downside. Like I said, it's not exactly what I would like to see for a trigger. Still to the downside. So it needs to claim the level, and that could potentially give a long. Okay. I want to see a new lower low here. You see, that's a new lower low, not necessarily what I would like to see. But at least we don't get the bearish stuff. But also the price is below the level, and see, so the price is actually below this level. Let's wait. Okay, let's give it a try. At the end of the day, I need to take a loss. Now I would like to see the price get an acceptance above this level. If the price is not able to claim the level, then that's a clear red flag, and that would kind of be the invalidation for this long setup, right? Also, I would like to see this, like, this is the moment to claim the level, right? The price is not able to do it, and that'll be kind of a red flag. And as target, if we get the bounce and the change in market structure here, so okay, the price is this. I don't want to see a new lower low, so I don't want to see a new lower low here. If the price makes a new lower low, then that's not exactly what I would like to see. And I would like to see a hard high, and then I would like to see the price, this, but in reverse. So I would like to see the price above the level, back testing the level, and that level holding at support. And that should...
That's a lot of things you want to see, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's Monday,
Yeah. And that should bring the price somewhere around this level, right? Somewhere in this area. But again, we need to see that happening. And for the moment, it's there. It's taking its time. No, nothing crazy. And this is still a scalp, because we are counter trading this entire move to the downside. So maybe the price will stop here, maybe not. And below we do have levels, right? So, okay, now let's see if the price can actually make a new hard high and flip this level, because currently it's, let's move this to 5 minutes. It's still below that level, and it's not necessarily what one would like to see, right? You want to see that level claimed, right? As you can see, for the moment, it is our resistance, right? So one would like to see the level claimed, and that should open the possibility for more upside. Okay. And here I would like to see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. That should be something that should give some clarity for this little story here. And definitely I don't want to see a new lower low. So you see, boom, higher high, higher low, higher high, maybe another back test. Yeah. So that would be kind of what I would like to see for more upside. All right, let's see with this. Okay, we do have a couple of longs, a couple of shorts, so it's kind of a battle here, but okay. This, and I don't necessarily like this one. It's not exactly the reaction that I would like to see, but something is something. At least we do have, if the price goes once again below this level, that would be kind of a red flag. And if the price makes a new lower low, that's kind of the invalidation for the trade, right? Now we need to see what will happen. What will happen here? Not exactly what I would like to see this thing. And let's see the local golden pocket where it is. Okay, so below golden pocket, red flag. Now we need to see. We need to wait for the situation to develop. Okay. A new high here would be nice to get. If the price is not able to print a new high, that again, that's kind of a okay, high, great. And what else do we have? Because in between we do have this level, and that would be the local golden pocket. And yeah, the price is currently hitting that, give or take. But you see the market structure, right? You see the market structure and the backtest of the level and another higher high and a higher low and a higher high and a higher low. And you know, this is kind of the story. This could potentially be a take profit one, because that would give roughly 0.4% again. Now we need to see. And if not this one, then it should hit previous day value high. So somewhere in this area, basically in a perfect world, we would take the liquidity, but you know, this is trading, this is not perfect. So, you know, this could be take profit one, could be in order here. So actually, let me see if I can manage to handle this, because for some reason I do have a problem with managing this. Take profits, partial take profits. Let me see if I can actually get this, because this is okay-ish. Okay, take profit one, stop loss at entry, so to protect the position. And now let's see if we get higher, then great. If I get stopped out, you know, that is great too. But the most important lesson here is actually this: you gotta be patient. You don't want to see, yeah, actually I'm now thinking about it, you know, I'm giving up a lot of things for free. So you don't want to see, in terms of reaction, you don't want to see lower lows. So as long as lower low, you hold. You want to see higher low, higher high, level claimed, and then market structure. And then market structure. Okay, so take profit one should be in order. And now let's see if the price could go here. No, and that would be take profit two, or even close the entire trade. For a scalp here, that's kind of pretty good. And unfortunately, I cannot give a loss.
Why not?
Very disappointing, man. I mean, yeah.
And I also have the stop loss at entry, so
maybe you can buy something expensive, so it counts like a loss.
Yeah,
perhaps. Yeah. But yeah, George, don't worry about it, because you know, like the Safehouse Vanguard guys, what they enjoy is because, you know, of that delay on YouTube. So when we are running the premium opening bell sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the Safehouse Vanguard, they get more focused trading sessions at real time, right? So yeah, that's happening
that's
tomorrow.
Real time. That's everything that you want to see.
Yeah.
At the end
but
of the day,
there is a question for you.
Okay.
If you're okay to take it.
Yeah. I already booked profits. Let's move the stop loss actually in more profits. So I want to make sure if something happens, I'm okay with that. Okay.
Right.
Hit me.
Cool. So from Catalyst earlier, he submitted one of the questions, and he has a follow-up one. I don't understand when you enter the long scalp, when price gets a retest to your level, or when market structure changed.
Well, really depends, right? So like, let's take this one, right? As long as the price keeps printing low, that's a no trade for me. So at least what I would like to see is the price making higher low, like in this situation. Please allow me to bring this to here to show you to the exact stuff. So this backtest of the golden pocket, so backtest of the golden pocket, right? We start to see a bigger retracement, but hey. So the golden pocket, right here locally, this is working even here locally, but most important in this, the price is not making a lower low, it's making a higher low. So in this situation, this could be an early, very aggressive entry. And then what you like to see is the market structure change. So at least you want to see a higher high, higher low, and backtesting this level. And this is a very good entry. So this entry is aggressive, right? You know your level, you're taking a risk, but it's a bit aggressive. This one is the real entry. This one here, this is the technical entry. And after that, what you like to see? higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And as you can see right now, the price is starting to change that market structure, right? Because the price starts to make lower low and basically a bigger retracement, right? So, we need to see what's going on here. But I hope it makes sense. I hope it makes sense. So at least you don't want to see lower low forming, higher low, and then the change in market structure. That's something that, triggers my, basically my entry. Each trader has his own, rules about how to check the reaction, how everything, but this is what works for me. And basically you can see here, this is all live. And now I would, okay, let's see if it goes here, but I would imagine if it goes here, yeah. I missed the second take profit, but again, that is not that important, and it will hit my stop loss. Let's see if it hit my stop loss. Yeah, hit my stop loss, and that's the end of it. Now, this could be part of another trade. The retracement to the golden pocket, that could be part of another trade. But because we are printing still bearish market structure here, right? So look, the backtest, exactly what I was expecting. The backtest of the point of control here. You see this has to be take profit. This has to be take profit. Obviously, I could manage this so much better, right? I could make it so I don't even know how I make it. Anyway, it's irrelevant. But when you see something like this, you do understand that this is the resistance. So when the price hits the resistance, you want to book profits, right? That's first thing first. And then getting back to this for me, so you see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. I already booked some profits here, so I'm okay with that. I see this red flag. This is the moment where I cut the trade. So if I'm not streaming it or something, this is the moment where I cut the trade, because this is red flag in my opinion, right? And you can see now the retracement to the golden pocket. Now, this could be the opportunity, another opportunity, the retracement to the golden pocket. However, for the moment, the environment is not bullish. It is basically bearish, because the price is printing a bearish market structure, and the point of control, so you see, get acceptance, rejection, 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 lower low. Another backtest is moving once again here. So this is not necessarily bullish environment. Bullish environment would be something like this. Claim this one, backtest, and VWAP, claim VWAP, backtest, day. But for the moment, we do not have that. So I want to be more aggressive with my longs, book profit, move the stop loss at entry and something like that. And if you have a short from higher, you can keep it running as much as possible. So this is definitely, as you can see from the rejection, this is not bearish. This is not bullish market structure. This is bearish market structure. And that's why for the moment, I would favor more downside. If I start to see a change in behavior here, then sure, more upside is possible. I hope it makes sense. Obviously, do not expect to understand, or not necessarily understand, to be able to put this in practice the first time, but put this in your journal. Look for this reaction. Have patience, and you see that over time. And as long as the price is doing exactly what you'd like to see, then it's all good. And this is how you stay in trading for the long term. And you always want to see the red flags. So market structure, all good, low, lower high, boom, and it's to the downside. So you need to be able to see the red flags, and basically this market structure is nothing complicated, but it's just market structure. So yeah.
Yep, thanks for answering that question, and there's a big thank you from Catalyst as well.
No
Graham.
problem.
Graham is with us in the chat. Welcome. I believe you've been lurking in the background for this entire session. We are running up into 120 minutes now on station, and we're coming in close, boys, to midday New York. And so, yep, before I close the session, I'd like to hand it over to you guys to run a quick summary on your positions before we go for our midday break. Safehouse Vanguard, please note this is also the period whereby if you have closed out on your trades, please be sure to fill up your trading journals and submit them for review.
Yep.
Victor, can I start with you first?
Yes.
All right.
Guess what I'm going to talk about?
I can already guess.
So here I am watching paint dry with the Euro USD. No, I'm kidding. It's summary. It's a Monday, so it's okay for it to be like this because you can also get things done on the side while you're waiting for a day trade like this to develop. You don't have to stare at the chart the whole time and just set alerts. My trade idea was explaining the seat rep this morning in detail, which our premium members already had available. And the original idea was with a non-existing, well, it was about around here, I think. That's what the chart looked like at that point. So I didn't have the actual price action going above the previous day high, which I'm going to turn off the replay feature again, which played out like this. So obviously this stop loss has to look like that. That's what the actual trade, let me go like that. There you go. That's what the actual trade looks like. And it came with a New York session pretty swiftly down to the VWAP, chilled here for a bit, flipped it to resistance. This in itself could have been an aggressive little short scalp down, for example, to the daily open. I did not take this, wasn't really feeling it, and I already had the other one running, so it was fine. And it's a Monday anyway. I don't want to, I just didn't feel it. It's not what I wanted to do. Same with this backtest of the VWAP, and now it's pushed down to the golden pocket. That's very nice. So it's almost at final target, which will be the daily level. Getting front run at the moment. Maybe it gets hit later today. Maybe it doesn't. This is definitely another take profit area possibility for short positions. No financial advice, of course. And if that daily level gets hit today, great. If not, then maybe tomorrow. And I'm also keeping in mind what you mentioned, Paul, that we have big news coming on Wednesday as well. So this could all just be a preparation for that. So I don't need to be greedy or expecting amazing stuff out of today and tomorrow, to be honest. Just do my point A to point B, in, out, money in the bank, and happy life. That was my review.
Excellent. Yep. All right, George, and over to you for your end of session summary.
Yeah, I submitted the last trade.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, and the stop loss being hit in quick, in just a small profit. So basically, let's move to 15 minutes. Like I said, I started the session with this level, right? So as long as the price is below this level, my bias has to be to the downside. And if this level will be claimed and flipped, then obviously it's moon time. But back to this session. So I was like in between, right? The price took the high, great, and then we do have a higher low and a lower high. So it's basically in between. But then NY comes and it offers not only volatility, right? Because we had like more than 2.5% volatility so far, but also gives clarity because up to this point in time, it was just consolidation around this daily, but then the price moves. Actually, let me move to 5 minutes. Let me move to 5 minutes so we can see this actually better, right? The price starts to do something like this, goes to VWAP, back up, take the high, and then lose VWAP, we move to this level, right? Previous day high. Then backtest the VWAP, down we go to the point of control. Then it goes to this level, previous day equilibrium, and that low moves to the point of control. Obviously the point of control is moving because this is a developing range, and that's why I was showing you this high volume node. So it moved from this one to this one, and now it's to this one. This is normal in a developing range, and you always want to take the point of control into consideration. But basically the price is building a bearish market structure here, and not only bearish market structure, but the price is flipping levels, starting with VWAP, support, resistance. Then it was this previous day value are high, support, lost, backtested, so it is resistance. Now we're back to this level, right? This low here, and also previous day equilibrium, which gave the bounce, right? Here, rejection, and now we need to see if the price will be able to make a new lower low. And the next important level to the downside is actually the big, locally, the big golden pocket. Then we do have weekly, daily, value low, and a new lower low on the chart. So everything right now points out to more downside. However, as a trader, you always need to be open to both scenarios, the bullish and the bearish one. And the bullish scenario here would be very, very simple, based on claiming the point of control. Then we do have VWAP and possibly to the upside. For me, really doesn't matter. I can take scalps to the upside, scalps to the downside, scalp long, scalp short. You make some money, you lose some money, and it's all part of the game. As long as the risk management is there, you should be all fine. Even if your winning rate is close to 60%, you know, it should be fine. Other than that, I don't know what will happen on the Bitcoin chart. I'm not going to say more upside or more downside, but I'm going to end this session with only one level. And that level is this one. As long as the price is below this level, and as long as this level is holding as resistance, I would favor more downside. If the price will be able to claim this level, then it's party time for the bulls and more upside is possible. Taking into consideration the fact that this is a high time frame level and some front runs could be in order, but overall think about it as an area above bullish, below bearish. And that would be my summary for this live trading session. You've seen the results with good and bad. You miss a trade, you book profits, maybe a bit too early, not exactly losing a trade, but you know, in the next session I'll do my best to lose a trade. And yeah, this is real trading. This is how you make money.
We got close, George. We got close to you. You know, I gotta start counting in those break evens, huh?
Yeah, that was break.
I have, by the way, and just I would have you know that the session results are updated on the stream while you were delivering your summary, so that's for everyone to look at. But yeah, once again, thank you for your summary. I think it's important to note that I know there's a lot of chatter on YouTube, on Twitter, but hey, in the professional world of trading, no trader owes another trader any explanation. Okay, so don't worry about it. But yeah, you know, I just like to caveat that this is not what do you call it? This is not an everyday thing. Some days we see George produce a loss. Those are rare days, but some days we do. But yeah, I think today was a fairly decently good trading day, and thank you all for joining us. Thank you for taking the time during the hottest trading session to spend with us. And yeah, if you want to learn more about what we do here, once again, be sure to check out that 2-week free trial to our premium membership, Safehouse Vanguard. I assure you, with people like Maris and Graham in there, you know, it will be a blast. Remember, you don't have to trade alone, right? And if there's any key takeaway you took away from this stream, well, it's trading as a team is always better. Yeah, so if you enjoyed today's session, got your questions answered, enjoyed the insights, want to see more, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for those of you who are joining us midway and are new to the opening bell session. The opening bell session is a behind the scenes look at our live trading desk here at Safehouse, and public opening bells once again occur on Monday and Friday. Premium ones are on Tuesday and Thursdays. As Marius was saying, given that news is coming out, I think this Wednesday we're going to have to run a premium one as well. and more updates on that at a later date. Thank you, Alex. See your comment in the chat. And yeah, thank you for joining us once again. My name is Paul, hosting today's opening bell session, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.